Ashley Howard teaches, and can you believe it? We are on week 3 of Cycle 1. I am so excited you stopped by. And if this is your first time stopping by, I will be doing a video every single week for the next 24 weeks for CC, for tutor plannings. I also do the science videos. So hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a thing. So let's get started with week 3. So for geography, for the Hebrew Empire, I like to do it to the happy birthday song. So let me sing that for you so it makes it easier to have it all together. So we start with Judah, Israel, Jordan River, Dead Sea, Phoenicia, Sea of Galilee. That is the Hebrew Empire. I know, wonderful voice. Sorry, but that's the best I can do. So that is for geography. So I like to go through and have them point to the places as we sing the song. And I like to do that 2 or 3 times. Then what I like to do, since we have the Dead Sea and the Jordan River and the Sea of Galilee, I like to bring out little fish erasers. Now you can find these on Amazon and all different sort of places, or you could even use goldfish. So that's a cute way to kind of introduce this. The erasers I like a little bit better because you can find smaller ones that will move to these tiny little places better. So I like to put those on there next. We'll do that 2 or 3 times and then go through and trace them. And that just kind of breaks up that geography and makes it a little bit more fun. So that is our geography. Next, we will do history. And for history, we are doing Greek gods, Roman gods. Now, this one is super fun. Fast-paced song, enjoyable. Everybody loves it. It's hard to go wrong with this song. So I don't like to do hand motions. It's way too fast. So what I love to do is make a giant circle out of blue tape in my room. Now, you might not have that much room, and maybe you can use the hallway, or maybe you can push some tables over, but I like to make a giant circle. And so what we do is we get outside that circle, and we will jump in and out of that circle as we say it. So we'll say Greek gods, and then we'll say Roman gods, and as we do it, we'll jump back and forth in our circle. So they like to do that. We'll do that a couple times, go faster, go slower. Then we might walk on the line together, and then we might march on the line, and then we might jog slowly on the line, and then we might bear crawl or even crab walk. They love to crab walk. So there are so many fun ways to introduce this history sentence, make it fun and make it enjoyable. So let's move on to math. I forgot to tell you, so if you are looking for a cute t-shirt shirt, so I have this one with the world on it. So if you're looking for cute t-shirt shirts, I can get you a 5% discount, and I will leave the link below. Also in this store, you will see this map and a couple other really cute t-shirts and other teacher items. So don't forget to check that out. So for math this week, we're doing 5s and 6s. And so for 5s, a lot of these kids know their 5s. So what's great about that is they're not guessing. They already know these. It makes it enjoyable for them, so they're excited to do these numbers. So I like to have them pick a partner. If there's not enough partners, they can partner with me, and we give each other 5s as we say our 5s. Now, if they feel more comfortable and they're a little bit more shy, they can do air high fives also. So we go through and say 5, 10, and we go all the way through, and then we might go in slow motion. 5, 10, and then we might go really fast. So we'll go through that a couple times. I'll have them sit on the ground. I like to have them pat their feet. So we'll say the 5s as we pat our feet on the ground. And then what I like to do is sit them in a circle, and we'll pass around a ball as we say our 5s. So each person gets a chance to say one because, like I said, they're pretty confident with their 5s. So that makes it a lot more fun for them to kind of get engaged and get involved in this one. So for 6s, here's what we'll do. I like to pull out these number cards. Now, so many of y'all have asked for these number cards, and I am making a free printable of these for you so that you can print these out and use them in your class for free. So I will have those available for you in the next week. I'm working on those, I promise. We went on vacation and we have come back and we are working hard and ready to go. So these are our 6s. So So we'll go through and point to our sixes and say them. We can say them in our quiet voice, and then we'll say them in our loud voice. And then I like to have them stand up, and we will practice with animals. So I like to have some animal cards with animal pictures on there, and I put all these little animal pictures. Now you can just do names, but for the little ones, some of them can't read. So having the picture of the animal is a little bit more fun. So they'll pull out an animal that I know that they can act out. So maybe it's a snake, and we'll slither with our arms like this and say our sixes. Or maybe we'll be a kangaroo and we'll hop. Or be seals and be really silly and say them as we go along. But that just kind of breaks it up, makes it a little bit more fun. So that's what I like to do for sixes. And then last, what I like to do to kind of calm the room down is I'll have them pull out some papers. Maybe it's jumping jacks, or maybe it's hop on one foot. And so there's several of those that you can do to practice those last few times. So now we will move on to English. Okay, so for English, we're still doing prepositions, guys. And I will leave the link below to those 2 YouTube videos that talk about prepositions. They have a dance that goes with it. It's so much fun to introduce to your classes. They even have it in slow motion so that you can practice the dance steps in slow motion, because they go so fast on that video that it took me so long, and I'm so happy someone slowed down those motions so that they are easier to do. So check those out for prepositions. Believe me, you won't regret it. That is a super fun way to learn them. So for science, we are going to do what are some parts of an animal cell. So we'll start with nucleus, and I like to make a giant circle for nucleus. And then we will do cytoplasm, so it sounds like sight. So we'll make big goggles for our eyes. Cytoplasm. And then for vacuole, we'll pretend like we're vacuuming. Vacuole. So we'll do vacuole. And then we will do mitochondria. For cell membrane, we'll point to our brain. Cell membrane. And then for Golgi bodies, we'll shake our arms and our legs and fall to the ground. So for Latin, what I love to do for these first declension endings is pull up papers from CC Connected, guys. They are awesome with their file sharing. So this is a paid membership through the CC website where you can find these papers. So you can search a multitude of terms, and if you would like, I can leave the title below that I searched for these papers. But what I love about this is that it helps you sound out these Latin endings. Now, I am in no way fluent in Latin, so when it comes to these endings, I'm always wondering how they sound. They are also on the songs for the CC CDs, but I love that these help me to see this in a more visual way. So here are the papers. They are excellent. They're so fun and colorful. So I like to have those up in my classroom, and I like for them to use pointers, and they can go through and point to the different Latin endings. So they might have a pointer finger, they might have a puppet, we might have a swirly straw, just whatever I find around the house that's super fun and looks exciting, so they can come through and point to those different Latin endings. Now, another way to practice these is to pull out fun cards. Now, what are those fun cards? I talked about these in the videos before, and I plan to make a freebie, guys. I am working on it, of different things that they can do. It might be actions, it might be do jumping jacks, it might be hop on one foot, it might be run in place. There's so many fun different actions that they can do, and these go super fast, so you're able to go through these quickly. So I have them go around, pick something out of my bag, pick a popsicle stick with something on it, I read it for them, we do it, it's super fun, and they love it. So that is how we do Latin. Okay, so for review, I love to do 4 corners. So I'll close my eyes and I'll tell them to run to a corner. Now, sometimes I tell them to run. Now, other times what I like to do is to have a bag of popsicle sticks that might say hop, or run, or jump on one foot, or bear crawl, or crab walk to your corner. So that kind of mixes it up and makes it more fun for the game. So I'll pull out a card and say, okay, everyone hop to your favorite corner. And so they hop. And then once they get there, I roll a dice. And what I like to do is get a big, huge box and put numbers on it. It just makes it more fun for them to watch the dice roll and get really excited with them. What corner is it gonna be? And so we roll the corner, and then whoever's corner it lands on, they answer the question. Now, I like to have everybody say it together. So they're starting it, but everybody's saying it together. So they're all practicing review. So those are some things that we love to do for CC. So that is the end of week 3. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have the science video out soon, and I will be doing every week until week 24. So I hope you enjoy. Let me know in the comments below what year of CC this is for you. I love to hear your comments. Any questions you might have, any resources you might need, I would love to help you out. And please don't forget to hit subscribe so that you don't miss a week of CC tutor planning. It is so great to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye.